but here comes Sen. And shotgun from the lane.
Here we go. There is the play. Gonna be big, but Seno is not getting shot down. He's getting the reset. Speaking of the daggers, one by one, the damage already moved one lever away. That makes the support not quite double kill here for Doom.
Look at that damage.
Welcome summoners back to the Garena LoL Collegiate League Summer 2017. We are now at our Game 5, the last game of the Best of 5 series here. My name is Vulcan, with me is Chisto, your shoutcasters for this last game. The defining moment to see who is the champion of the Metro East Conference.
Yeah, it all comes down to this, Vulcan. We will be crowning the final champion for the LCL for this term. So both teams, they want to just toss everything at each other for this final game.
So let's see if all the teams here are ready and to toss everything, but not the game, but their skills and strategies
The execution.
and execution. We did see the execution of Master out to Zach, but let's see this time when we go on to the drafting phase, how will CDSL adapt?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave the Zac open again because we've seen what Master Outsu can do on this champion. And CDSL, that's gonna be in the back of their heads. Like that fight in mid lane where Master Outsu absolutely destroyed him. That's gonna give them a bit of trauma, I should say. So CDSL, please ban the Zac.
Let's see though. I mean, destroyed is a really powerful word, but for STI, I think they're at a good spot because they are in the blue side. So
Yeah,
let's
that
see.
will give them pick priority, and that should force CDSL to ban away the Zac for this game. And wisely
is.
enough, they do.
There it is, because when you're blue side, not just not just the fact that the Ornn is open, but STI really poised to take away Lens Jin.
Yeah, and Jin has been one of the key factors in this series. We've seen any team that gets on that champion will win the game. So maybe this is STI going with the rest of that trend, going for the winning Jin, but the response from CDSL, no more messing around. We're gonna pick a hyper carry in the bot lane, and now they've locked in the Tristana and the Ornn.
But wisely enough, they will be removing 2 champions from CDSL's pool, one of the most picked supports, but instead, we know that the Nami was banned previously, but now left open. This is Game 5. They will be taking away the Tom Kench of Spongy, the Jin of Lin, but in return, they will be prioritizing the Ornn, which is a good counter, and plus a Nami pick is also a very good counter towards the Jin's curtain call.
Yeah, and we know that Jin is a rather immobile AD carry, so wisely enough for STI, they picked up tools in order to protect the Jin. Stand United, very effective past level 6. Tom Kench, very, very oppressive. He can shut down a lot of what your team can provide. And Gragas as well, now on Master Outsu. He's gonna disengage these fights very, very well. And now CDSL are hovering over Talon.
Oh, let's see. Could this be the mid-lane talent against Kassadin? Because that is a risky call, but he will still be going for it. Let's say at least when you pick an AD champion towards the Kassadin, you deny that the magic shield. But we'll see. Could this be enough? Drafts looking pretty impressive. We're seeing a Jarvan and Ornn being locked down and locked in for CDSL, but let's see. Gragas, played by Master Outsu in Game 3, did win them that game to move on to the 4th game, but now let's see. They have banned away the Zac. Let's hope that the best teams will play here, and only the best will be crowned champions.
Yeah, a lot on the line for this game. Everything coming out right now. CDSL, they've locked in the Justana, signaling Len. They want to make him the hyper carry. The Talon locked in for the mid lane. Very snowbally champion. Once he gets his Dusk Blade, he's going to deal a lot of damage, whereas the Kassadin for STI will take a lot of time to scale as we head on to the Rift for the final game of this best of 5 between STI on the blue side versus CDSL on the red side. Let's go, Vulcan.
And so far already, again, the same approach we saw for STI. They will be going for a 5-man invade but get spotted by Winter. Immediately backs up. This opens up the red side for CDSL to ward STI's jungle.
I actually love how persistent STI has been with that top lane invade. Every time we've seen them play on the blue side, they've gone for that similar invade, and that allows CDSL to ward the bottom area of STI's jungle. Right now, though, they haven't placed that same vision.
Okay, so far, nothing big's happening here.
It's a calm before the storm.
Yeah, the game 5 pressure is settling in for both teams.
This is the point in a best-of-5 series where you do not want to be the team that makes the critical mistake. Because any lead you give over to the opposing team, any momentum you give to the opposing team might be very, very disastrous for you.
And I think for now, STI, they were poised to just slow things down. They are running a Kassadin and a Shen. May wait for the level 6 to happen first. Then we might see something happen here in the game. But as far as pressure goes, let's see how CDSL will handle the pressure that they are about to get reverse swept, or STI's all the efforts they've done could be gone and down the drain.
Yeah, and of course, like you mentioned, STI, they want to slow things down. Kassadin takes a bit of time to scale. He needs a large mana pool in order to constantly rift walk and just clean up the members, chase them down, whereas the Talon can fight the Kassadin very, very early. So Bam Bam has to be very careful stepping forward and really respect the damage the Talon can put out very, very quickly. Ooh.
Oh, level 1, level 2 will happen. That's going to be a lot of damage. Too bad the Ignite wasn't there, but he is chunking down that potion, so he will not die just yet.
He's softening up his prey, and like I mentioned, Talon deals a lot of damage. You really need to respect the amount of burst he can deal. But right now we're seeing a bit of trading in the bot lane. Len will be healed up by the Nami. That's one of the benefits you get if you pick this champion. You get those
sustain.
You get those healing waters.
Evan Flow will be her sustain here. And as for Damus and Manabebe, they also have the protection of the Guardian, and also the Tom Kenji's there in case the Aqua Prison will connect. Hopefully not the 2 members for STI, otherwise the Tom Kenji will be useless there. We'll see.
Look at Damus just using his 4th bullet, spinning his gun around, just forcing the bot lane of CDSL back, establishing dominance.
Just from the animation themselves, so let's see. I mean, I'm waiting for the fact that the first blood has not yet been secured, but I'm waiting to see how the junglers can really change. But bot lane, however, looks pretty bad. Spongy a bit overextended, flashes away, and there's a flash in! First blood going to Wanababy.
Can they find
Stun.
more though?
Oh, we'll be forcing out a flash, but here comes Meme with the Jarvan. Flash is available for Damus, and a heal is available. They might bait them out. Looks like he will be taking down Meme, but in exchange for his life.
Yeah, Pen is the first one here. How much more can they find? I think both teams will be just very happy to back off right there. And with all said and done, it is Len that picks up the first kill for CDSL. Now looking at what that does for both teams. Teleport down for the Kassadin. Less global pressure for CDSL to face. But the Shen will be hitting level 6 fairly soon, and once Stand United is available, when CDSL goes for an all-in, they have to respect the turnaround that provides from the Shen.
And that turnaround is something that you have to expect, because when it comes to Game 5, and you do not want to, let's say, give away the game or be in the bad spot that you are losing, at this point, smallest mistakes will matter.
Yeah, and we know when smallest mistakes happen. It's when a lot of pressure is being exerted onto you. And right now, both these teams facing that same pressure. Let's see who will thrive in it or who will crumble.
And let's hope that the best will thrive in that environment. We gotta wait, we gotta see, and expect that when it comes to a best-of-5 series, it's not the fact that the small stakes, let's say, the very small mistake will affect you because of the pressure you're facing in the best-of-5 series. That is what I was talking about. When it comes to, let's say, minor misplays, will affect you in the long run.
Look at the trade in the
Oh,
mid
look at the
lane.
damage. That's going to be the ignite and the bleed in the works. Bam Bam gets taken down.
Yeah, the serrated Dirk already completed for Pen means he has enough penetration to go for that kill, and Bam Bam still not level 6, but let us opt in.
That's going to be so much pressure. The Aqua Prison will not be their tool to lock down the aim as Stan United is coming through. Meme and Pen on the scene. Pen goes for the flag.
Oh my God.
Immediately executes and bursts Damus down. With that said, Wannababy is the last man standing, and that will be the thick skin pop, but he will not be making it out alive.
This is CDSL's winning formula. Play around the bot lane, and you see it right there. Regardless of the stand United, they sent enough members to deal with the numbers that STI will face versus them, and CDSL picking up more kills down in the bot lane. And I want to mention Pen, he's so proactive on this talent, 100% kill participation, really trying to carry his team and close this series out and prevent the reverse sweep from happening.
So far, things are looking pretty good for CDSL. A good start again, like what we saw in Game 4, but this is very deceptive. We are not yet sure. Closing into the 7-minute mark. Things are heating up now. The first Drake is Infernal, so the pressure is really on.
Yeah, that Infernal will be very, very spicy. I mean, both teams would definitely want to have that in their corner, given that it will give you bonus AP and AD, and having more damage dealt just makes you feel good, Vulcan. It's one of those things in life where you check the graphs after the game. I dealt the most damage on my team. I feel really good, and having Infernal good just helps that.
At this point, I don't think you want to care about how much damage you dealt, because no matter how much damage you deal and you cannot win the game, you'll just end up feeling bad.
I have to agree with you right there, but usually when you deal the more damage across both teams, you end up winning. We'll just have to wait and see, because we keep mentioning leads and how manageable they are. You still want to be ahead at all of the stages in the game. You definitely don't want to be the team that is playing from behind, because that's a lot more pressure that you have to deal with.
When it comes to pressure, and you're not yet the one staying in the driver's seat, that pressure will just consume you.
Yeah, and right now, pressure is being exerted by CDSL. Their laners are shoving in STI very, very heavily. Top lane, mid lane, bot lane, all pushing in favor of CDSL. STI, they're forced to farm under turret. We're waiting for Master Outsu to begin impacting this map, because he is the key member. He is the X factor for STI. He has been the member they play around. He's been dictating the way these games go, and right now we're still waiting to see how can he respond to all of the aggressive moves that CDSL are making.
And we're nearing the 9-minute mark. Every minute that goes by is something of a lead that you can try and take. Very small nitbits here, and right now we're waiting. What can CDSL do to try and close in on this game?
Man, these trades are not going in the way of the Cassidy, and that's just the nature of this matchup. Talon is one of those heavy lane counters to the Cassidy. But with that being said, Master Outsu.
Ooh, beautiful two-man body slam there. There's the slow from the barrel, and here comes the clash. Flash out for Bam Bam. Tidal wave for the disengage. 4-shot coming in. Cancels out the current goal for a beautiful two-man knockoff. And a flash in taunt, lands very low. Damus takes the last shot, takes him down. Now things are looking bad for CDSL. Members are very low. Calls in Jimmy Lou. Stan United will come through. Now it's going to be 4 members. All members of STI responding. But sadly, Bam Bam is gone.
I think that will end in a 1-for-1 Vulcan. Great for STI. They were able to take down the Tristana, but their mid laner goes down in the process. This game is heating up very, very quickly.
Things are looking pretty tense here when we are reaching our level 6 and now level 8-4. Wow, I gotta say, pressure is really settling for
How
these
can it
players.
not be tense, Vulcan? We're in the Game 5 of the Metro East Championship.
Yes, it's very tense because it's now or never for both teams. Every grind they
Of course, it's gonna be intense.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying it's not. Jeez.
And looking at the early game right now, we still are in the laning phase. Some key items already completed for CDSL. The Duskblade. We know we love that item very much.
It's fear. It strikes fear to the hearts of the enemy.
Yeah, and the fear from Bam Bam has led to him buying a Ninja Tabi on Kassadin very, very early. So that will delay Kassadin's power spikes. Normally, you'd want Kassadin to buy Tear of the Goddess paired with the Catalyst so he gets enough mana to continue these extended fights. But having the talent ahead, and he's gonna get another kill.
Yikes, looks like the Dusk Blade will be at works here. No, it won't change the fact that the Ninja Tabi Rush is okay, but you need more HP to survive that initial burst.
That's just why we love Duskblade.
Yeah, that's why I love it too, but Master Answer will be responding into the mid lane, defending the incoming waves.
Yeah, looking at that though, the Kassadin will still scale into the late game as long as he prevents his deaths from happening. Because if the Talon misses his combo, that's a lot of damage gone for CDSL. Whereas the Kassadin, he can just constantly reset, use his Rift Walk, reposition, try and go for those flanker rounds and pick up kills. So it's going to be very critical on how Talon executes.
Look at the damage onto Jamie Lowe. This Ornn is dealing the damage and the hurt towards the top laner of STI. And I think for CDSL, they are at a good start. And I think STI, no more flashing here and there. They're very tense now. Very, no, you don't want to make any mistakes. But seeing how the Shen did pick up the Tiamat, I don't think he'll have a problem split pushing.
Yeah, the Shen will have enough wave clear to match the Ornn in the top lane. Of course, we know Ornn, he shoves lane very, very quickly. Just Q Bellows Breath, wave gone. Now the Shen picking up the Tiamat can match that push and not get forced under tower very often.
Watch God will connect on to Jamie Lowe.
That was a warning shot.
That was a warning shot. No follow-up coming from CDSL. They do not want to risk anymore because the Infernal Drake is live right now. Not yet taken away, but the prize Drake of all the game. Pen comes in. Here he comes. Duskblade is up. That's going to be him. Paying the price here. He's in third range. That's going to be him. Spotted out, but he does make it out alive. Man, that Talon will not die easily with the parkour.
Yeah, he knows how to move around this map, just hopping over everything, looking stylish as well while doing it. But it is a flash down.
The Assassin's Path is something of a great tool for a Talon, especially the fact that he can go over walls and immediately just wait around the brushes because he has the Duskblade.
Yeah, but Kassadin can also go over walls. We'll see how it pans out. Who can jump over walls more? Maybe it's Kassadin. I don't know.
Could be, but what here is more important is that it doesn't matter who can jump over the wall, but it matters who deals the most damage. There is the stall. That is the body slam that stops Len's rocket jump. And Damus takes the kill for the double. That's going to be a double. Next would be Mammoth. Very low in health. The shutdown will go to Bam Bam. Opens up the Infernal Drake.
What an immediate turnaround by STI. 4 members down for CDSL. Unfortunately for them, they were late to the punch. The attack from STI came in earlier, and with no TP on the Ornn, that will mean the first turret of the game and possibly an Infernal Drake going over to STI. And just like that, they are back in the driver's seat.
What a great value in gold, but let's look at a replay for a breakdown.
Like I said, STI were first to land their punch. CDSL, their members, were late to this, and with all the damage coming from Damas, Len is already down. There's no more DPS from CDSL. At this point, they have to run for the hills, but there's no escaping STI's 5.
What a great use of reeling in your enemy, luring them in. But with that said, the next Drake is another Infernal. Looks like the RNG caught up to the best of 5, and now we are facing a lot of pressure in the bot lane.
We mentioned teams would be very happy to play around the Infernal Drake, but that one went down for free because STI were able to make the more proactive move, be the first right there. And now Pen is hovering around the jungle area. He wants to pick off Kassadin.
You gotta wait for
the
right time.
Oh, he jumped too far.
Jumped too far. Oh no, immediately going around. He did not make the right call there. Now pays the price. He does have the burst. Oh, close call for Bam Bam. Oh my god. The jukes, and Damas for the cleanup.
Even more.
Curtain calls coming in. Len is forced to flash away. Looks like Meme will be joining him in, and with that said, 2 members die in the blue side of STI.
CDSL, they tried to overreach right there. Unfortunately for them, Bam Bam, he was too slippery on this Cassidy. They weren't able to lock him down, and with that said, 2 members of CDSL did go down. What objective can STI take? They are trying to siege the mid lane, but Meme has been eaten up.
Look at the damage coming from Len and the lockdown.
Whoa.
They will ride the waves, and Len goes in for the rocket jump, trying to take down Wanna Baby.
Back and forth these teams go, but with that being said, nobody has taken any objective yet. Damas will be dealing some chip damage onto this tower, but I don't think he wants to stick around for long because CDSL, they are walking up towards him. Jin, you need help.
He's trying to risk it all, but will be forced to back
He's
away.
playing on the knife's edge.
He is gonna risk it.
My life for a tower.
Oh god, flash!
Here we go.
It's not available for Damas, but he just used it right now, so that will be his only shot. But Pen goes in. Oh, denies the initial burst coming from the Talon.
Here comes STI. How much can they take from this?
Here comes Bam Bam with the Stand United.
Everyone's here.
Everyone's here, and who will die first? Lennon will not get the taunt. Forge God will knock off Damas, but there is going to be a tower dive, and Bam Bam will be wiping up the field here. And with that said, that's gonna be so much
Might
damage.
this be an ace? It's only Meme alive. He's trying to get Master out too. I think this will be an ace for STI, and just like that, STI 5-man strong. They are beginning to run away with this game 5.
Possibly the finals here. This is the championship at stake, and you do not want to make that mistake. But CDSL crumbles under the pressure of the best of 5, and now we are facing a deficit for CDSL. A breakdown of the replay.
This is CDSL making mistakes. They overreach right here in the 5-man collapse from STI. They cannot run away from their comp. They just get run down, and Meme not at the fight instantly. No front line, not enough front line for CDSL. They get taken down.
Great use of the stopwatch by Master Atsu to delay his death, and also timing the body slam to deny the Dragon Flag combo coming from this Jarvan. Great, everyone survived. Great trade.
Yeah, and with that trade, they were able to pick up 2 turrets and a Rift Herald as well. STI, they got a lead. And like we mentioned, you do not want to be in a situation where you are behind. Now, if you're CDSL knowing this, they're going to want to get Len more items. They need to try to get this Justana to a point where she can carry these full-on team fights, because right now, STI are just demolishing them.
Oh my, look at the kill participation for Master Atsu. 11 out of 14. Look at the participation that Master Atsu is doing. Rushing the stone plate, already completing his defensive items. He will be a beast in the front line. But as for CDSL, they have this Ornn, getting the Righteous Glory, getting the crucial ultimates, but lacks the damage. But that's not going to be the case anymore. We are seeing a pickaxe and a BF sword. We are expecting an Infinity Edge soon.
Yeah, and now STI, they're gonna move towards this 1-3-1 setup. They are gonna send the Shen and the Kassadin. They both have teleports. They are gonna be shoving down the side lanes, exerting so much more pressure to CDSL. Now, how does CDSL respond to this 1-3-1? Rift Herald has been spawned. STI are gonna try and knock
critical
them
for
down.
the zone, but there is the tidal wave. But just the ending of time, Damas cancels and refunds some of the cooldown. But with that
you need to be
said,
careful.
that's gonna be the Rift Herald doing the works here. Here comes Forge God.
Here we go!
Look at that lockdown, but that is not gonna be the case here. CDSL getting a great lockdown, but can they finish up the fight? Ooh, Pen barely cannot make it out alive. The burst is just too much, and the members, the carries,
Oh, the dodge!
Lance, they're all getting zoned.
Oh my god, that is a massive cleanup, a triple kill for Bam. I think he will get the quadra here. No, but with that being said, STI, another one team fight, another ace for them. They will be knocking down the mid-tier 2 tower off of that, and STI, they found their stride.
And only at the cost of Bam Bam's life.
That is insane from STI to go from getting stomped in the first game, now in the 5th and final match of this series. What a great time for them to find their momentum, really build off of their leads. They're playing like, just look at this. Let's break down this fight.
I'm looking.
This is CDSL trying to force a fight, but unfortunately, the Call of the Forge God did not go in the most optimal direction. And Pen was not able to assassinate anyone on the Talon. And at this
Wow, the burst coming from the shot from
stage, CDSL are running for the hills.
Yes, and not just that, the redemption was there for the reset of their health. So, and looking at the cleanup, I think this is, seeing how Bam Bam's mana is very full, I think he's running the precision path where takedowns refunds his mana so he can continuously
Does it though?
Huh?
Does it?
I think it does. There is a rune in the precision path where I think I saw it. It was being posted by IPT Light. He did mention it on his Facebook page. I did see it. There is a rune that will refund all manas being spent when you take down a champion.
Interesting. I shall look that up. But with that being said, what we do know,
Did you even look at the patch notes?
I did.
You skipped it through, didn't you?
Yeah, but let's focus on what we know and what's happening in the game, Vulcan. What we do know,
Alright.
it's 22 minutes into the game. STI have secured a 10k gold lead. They're 11 kills up. They look poised to win the Metro East Championship. CDSL, they need to buckle down now. They need to get more items onto Len because he's their only source of damage at the moment.
And when Len gets taken down, that is a huge loss for CDSL.
Massive
A hyper carry marksman like your stunner being removed. Where does your damage go? Pen can only do so much.
Yeah, and look at the items already completed. Damas, he has 3 items on the Jin, whereas the Stunner only has a static
Oh
shift.
my god, here it comes. Save your 2-man knuckle teleport coming in. This could be potentially a very crucial moment for CDSL. They cannot afford to lose this. Len is trying his best to cut things off. But look at the critical forcing out Len. Going over that wall. Members of STI, they're so
I think they got Len.
Bam Bam going onto Len. They finally take him down. 3 members down for the count. That's going to be the 4th. And another ace perhaps, but that is just enough.
Spongy, he's running for his life. Nobody dies again for STI, and what that means is they have free reign to take down whatever they want on Summoner's Rift.
And now the inhibitor turret is at stake here for STI. Next to the inhibitor, this is going to be risky. Death timers will be refreshed. Will CDSL try and bounce back? I cannot believe it. STI may pull off a reverse sweep here.
Yeah, STI, they're definitely closing in on that reverse sweep, and what a great use of Abyssal Voyages. Let's look at this fight. CDSL, they know they are behind, but they force a fight at STI. They turn it up. They immediately turn this around. Len does not have enough items yet to deal with the front line of STI, and with the amount of mobility on the Cassidy, Len gets assassinated, and at this stage, there is no way CDSL can win a fight. What a massive win for STI.
What a massive win for STI, but for CDSL, they were trying to remedy a bad situation. They tried their best, but still, we're behind again. In what items? We only see 2 for Len. 4.
Quick maths
Wait,
right there.
4. That's the number for Jin. Nice.
Okay, so yeah,
The number 4.
it's Jin's favorite number, and now he has 4 items.
complete. Is this confirmed?
This is also the 4th Jin game. It all lines up.
It all lines up. It's the Equinox!
It all lines up. The 4th Jin game will give him a win. STI going for a fight.
Forge God coming in. That's going to be Bam Bam taking out Spongy. And with no more support, looks like things look pretty dark for CDSL. While STI will come back from their storm in game 1 and 2 and possibly secure game 5. Let's see.
This might be it.
This might be it. This is the moment. STI
4 kills.
number 4 again.
This might be the final push. This might be the push that gives STI the Metro East Championship. They are already beginning to knock down the Nexus starts. How much can CDSL defend? There's only the Nami alive. I think this is STI winning game 5 and completing the reverse sweep.
Best of 5 series concludes with a 3-2. STI will be taking away the championship, and we're at patch 7-4. Again, number 4.
all lined up.
And everything makes sense now. We were talking about how the Jin could have been the moment here where...
I now know the meaning of life.
Sure you do.
Yeah, but again, congratulations to STI on completing the reverse sweep. Very, very well played from them, and congrats as well to CDSL making the final. They're playing their hearts out. Unfortunately, it was STI who thrived in the pressure, and they come out as the Metro East champions.
So, this concludes the Metro East Conference. We have crowned another champion here at this moment. STI Secret Level will be crowned one of the LCL champions. Congratulations again. But for CDSL, the journey was long. You've made it this far. Do not let this stop you. You still have next term, and perhaps maybe can rise up from the challenge. But this will conclude tonight's broadcast here. My name is Vulcan, and with me was Chisto. See you after the holidays here in the Philippines. So thank you so much for supporting the Metro East Conference, and see you in 2018. The lockdown Damas, Stan United is coming through. Man Pen on the scene. Pen goes for the flag.
Oh my God.
Immediately executes and bursts Damas down. With that said, Wannababy is the last man standing, and that will be the thick skin pop. But he will not be making it out alive. Coming in, cancels out the current goal for a beautiful two-man knockoff. The flash in taunt, lands very low. Damas takes the last shot, takes him down. Now things are looking bad for CDSL. Members are very low. Calls in Jimmy Lou. Stan United will come through. Now it's going to be 4 members. All members of STI responding. But sadly, Bam Bam is gone. It doesn't matter who can jump over the wall, but it matters who deals the most damage. There is the stall. That is the body slam that stops Len's rocket jump. And Damas takes the kill for the double. That's going to be a double. Next would be Mammoth.
Triple.
Very low in health. The shot down.
Here comes Bam Bam.
With the Stan United.
Everyone's here.
Everyone's here. And who will die first? Lenlen will not get the taunt. Forge God will knock off Damas. But there is going to be a tower dive, and Bam Bam will be wiping up the field here. And with that said, that's going to be so much
Might
damage.
this be an ace? It's only Meme alive. He's trying to get Master out to. I think this will be an ace for STI and Fortune. Just like
go! Look at that lockdown, but that is not going to be the case here. CDSL getting a great lockdown, but can they finish up the fight? Ooh, Pen barely cannot make it out alive. The burst is just too much, and the members, the carries, the Lance, they're all getting zoned.
Oh my God, that is a massive cleanup, a triple kill for Bam. I think he will get the quadra here. No, but with that being said, STI,
this could be potentially a very crucial moment for CDSL. They cannot afford to lose. His Len is trying his best to cut things off. But look at the current forcing out Len, going over that wall. Members of STI, they're so talented. Bam Bam going onto Len. They finally take him down. 3 members down for the count. That's going to be the 4. And another ace perhaps, but that is just enough.
STI going for a fight.
Forge God coming in. That's going to be Bam Bam taking out Spongy. And with no more support, looks like things look pretty dark for CDSL, while STI will come back from their storm in the game 1 and 2 and possibly secure game 5. Let's see.
This might be it.
This might be it. This is the moment. STI
4 kills.
Number 4 again.
This might be the final push. This might be the push that gives STI the Metro East Championship. They are already beginning to knock down the Nexus starts. How much can CDSL defend? There's only the Nami alive. I think this is STI winning game 5 and completing the reverse sweep.
Best of 5 series concludes with a 3-2. STI will be taking away the championship, and we're at patch 7-4. Again, number 4.
Not enough Garena shells to buy the latest League of Legends skin? On sale now? Get shells anytime, anywhere with your Globe or Touch mobile number. Go to gamer.com.ph and sign up with your mobile number and enter the verification code you will receive via SMS. Log in and choose the game and pin you want. Check out to purchase the pin with your load or through your postpaid account and receive the pin on your phone instantly. Never miss a sale on your favorite League of Legends skins and champions with Gamer.